Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome
Hi.
back. Yeah. All right, I just covered her face. That was kind of neat. You can do the same thing with the sun. Anyways, so this is an update to the Taylor Friends and Family buy a guitar, gift a guitar deal. And so the update kind of goes like this. A little bit of backtracking though. You can check out the original video where we talked about it being a bit of a scam, which it kind of is. I actually wrote Taylor and gave them a real nasty gram letter. So they wrote me back, and I got the letter back from this guy named Michael Osman. Says, "Hi Kevin, I wanted to let you know that I received your email and I have included Jeff from Long and McQuaid in correspondence as well." Jeff is like the president of Long McQuaid. To ensure he sees it and has the opportunity to take care of you. The policy for returns is not of Taylor Guitars, but of Long and McQuaid. And from here, I will let Jeff know, continue the conversation with you. All the best. Now, that didn't answer any of my questions whatsoever. The guy totally avoided it all. Because if you look at the friend and family deal, it does say on Taylor's website that, yeah, they both have to be returned, right? And so they also have a little thing in there that I think where you have to still contact your dealer regardless. So it's a hard call, right? From Taylor's point of view on their website, if one comes back, the other comes back. So you're stuck for life in this deal. Is kind of where the bottom line kind of hits on this one. So let's say 10, 20 years down the road. You want to get rid of your full-size guitar and trade it in for something new. You can't. Not without returning both guitars. That is something that's been made very clear to me of the rules of the friend and family buy a guitar, gift a guitar deal. Okay? And the same goes the other way. If you want to part with the Mini, that would be with Taylor would be you return one, you return both. Now, with the Long McQuaid thing, that's kind of a discretionary thing where if you do want to get rid of the big one, which is what I wanted to do, okay? Now, my receipt, I believe, did say that I had the option to pay out the Mini.
Yes.
Okay? So that was their ruling on it, okay? Not Taylor's, which is where Taylor gets to say that the dealer has the final say on this one. And it's kind of, that's kind of interesting. And I don't want to keep the big one. I wanted to keep the Mini, but I wasn't given the opportunity to pay off the Mini because,
you'd already
I had to return both, right? And,
you paid out the account.
Well, exactly.
This is
this is the weird thing is I actually paid off the entire account because mine was financed, but it doesn't matter if you finance it or if you paid cash when you bought your two guitars on that deal. Makes no difference. Okay.
No, because the account was paid in full, so
right.
They
were both supposed to be mine and free and clear.
Right.
But you are not free and clear according to Taylor. You are not free and clear according to your dealers either. Okay. So. I wasn't even given that opportunity actually to even pay off the Mini, even though it said on the receipt, well, I could, but, I'm not going to pay $850 when I just spent another $600 and some dollars, $700, $688 to pay off my main account. I'm not made out of money here. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, this so sucks. Because I really liked that Mini, and I was buying the left-handed version, the twin to it, which I do actually own now. I bought it outright. So what happens is they're going to refund you for both guitars minus any restocking fees. Okay? That's the decision that gets laid down in this case. But again, it is at the discretion of your dealer how they actually want to handle that. But one way or another, you really actually don't own both guitars. Okay? So it's kind of a neat one. Now, from what I understand is if you are given the option to pay off the Mini, you can actually keep the full-size guitar. Okay, if that's the one you wanted to keep. So when my wife went in, she brought in my other Taylor, which was on her deal with her Mini. Okay, Now, she was given the option. So this is where staff are not properly educated, even at Long and McQuaid on this deal. They all should have had a big, huge meeting, say, this is the way it's going to work. That's all there is to it, okay? So she dealt with a different salesperson, and she was given the option that if Kevin wanted to keep his 114, because I really loved that 114, I didn't want to part with it, but, you know, it's kind of one of those things where I'm already ticked already what happened to me. We decided, you know what, we're going to ditch them both. But either way, she was given the opportunity that she could just simply turn in the Mini, period. No extra cash. Which would be her Mini.
Giving up the discount part.
Right.
Yeah.
She's giving up the discounted guitar. So she could actually keep the 114, which was mine anyways, that she got for me on that one. So that was offered to her. But yet, the same sort of thing wasn't even offered to me. It was just like, no, doesn't matter which one, you're losing them both. And it's kind of like, yeah. So.
But again, I'm thinking it's they're blaming each other.
They are blaming each other,
So,
and they're trying to hold each other
it's like, no, it's
accountable.
not us. It's a Taylor thing.
Yeah.
And then you go to Taylor, and they well, talk to your dealer. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
So
okay,
So-
so who do I believe?
right. So you can't believe either side, Taylor or your dealer in this case. So it's kind of going to be. It's going to be weird for everybody that gets put into either position because, you know, I like to trade in guitars once in a while, get something different, you know, type of thing. I do love Taylor guitars, right? But if I'm going to buy a Taylor, I'm just going to pay for it cash.
Yeah.
Or I'll finance it as a single thing, you know,
no more deals.
and no more deals for this sort of garbage because this hemorrhaged me a lot of money, okay? And I took a huge loss, but you know, if I would have known about all this crap up front properly, I never would have done the deal. Neither would she have.
No,
You know.
No.
So,
wouldn't.
but I did buy it. I
not
did
worth
buy
the
my
stress.
left-handed. I did buy the left-handed Alcoa Mini. I own it outright.
Yep.
And to replace my Taylor that she had to return, which was one I wanted to keep, behind me, I bought the Martin GPC 11E, which is a sick and sweet guitar. And honestly, it's better than the Taylor. Way better. And also, it's not that much difference in price than the Taylor I gave up. It's about $150 more, but worth every penny and all solid wood. Very sweet guitar. Really love it. So I'm very happy with that. Anyways, this was just something we wanted to update you guys on once we knew more.
Because we weren't
So-
sure at that point whether I was going to turn in both.
Exactly.
Or just the one.
We were kind of talking about it. She was kind of like, but I kind of like my Mini. And, you know, it's like, yeah, well, I kind of like the 114. But if we never really own them because I can never trade in. And that's the ticket. Whether you talk to Taylor or your dealer, you never literally own the things because if you trade in even 20 years from now, because I asked specifically about this, you know, even at the dealer, 20 years from now, I want to trade in that one guitar. Can I do that? No, not without giving up both because that's the full size and then you have the discounted one. Okay. And so
God forbid if you gave away the Mini or
well, yeah, and if
gave
that,
away
and
a
if
big
that,
one and kept the
and then
Mini.
you give
or,
away the Mini and that person wants to get rid of it, there's the next problem.
Yeah.
You are on the hook for life, even for that Mini. So if that person you gave the Mini to, gifted it to, or sold it to, or you tried to make a profit like everybody on Facebook attempted, okay,
Oh, they're
you
gonna
are
learn.
on the hook. According to Taylor and the dealers, you are on the hook for that Taylor because that was a discounted guitar. It puts you on the hook forever, okay? So, yeah, either way, it kind of sounds like you get to own them as long as you don't want to ever part with them. But if you ever do part with one, all holy hell's going to rain on you because if either one of those guitars that you parted with or if you ended up parting with both down the road privately, if either one of those guitars ever winds up, and I checked into this, into a Taylor Authorized Service Center for repair, which eventually all guitars need neck resets, and that can only be done by Taylor Authorized people, right? Or some other kind of Taylor repair, or goes to Taylor directly, yeah, you better be one of the actual authentic original owner or all holy hell is going to break loose on you. Okay, so they are tied and tied for life, and the only way to untie these things is to return both of them. It goes back in the system, it gets undone, you get a refund minus restocking fees, then your dealer can put them back into being separate and then resell and sell them separately. You know, because Jeff did write me back, and he did say, you know, like,
you can have the mini.
you know, you can still have the mini if you want it, but you're going to have to pay the retail on it. And it's like, not on a right-handed guitar. I'll never spend that kind of money on a right-handed guitar. But I did order the lefty, and I told Jeff, you know, I took him up on the deal for the Martin, so that worked out just wonderful. Either way, in the end, it still worked out, I think, for the better in the end for all of us. And I'm sure my wife has some cool videos coming to her channel for you guys too, because she did have to replace her mini, but I cannot say what it was.
No, not
that
allowed.
is entirely her channel, her thing. She will do that. So do keep an eye on Susan Millard's channel the next while. As soon as she can get to those videos, she will, because she's got a few of them. I think you got what, three or four.
One, two,
you got to do your own Taylor video for your people.
3.
Yeah.
And the explanation of where the Taylor went.
Yeah, because she's got to tell her people where her Taylor went. Because somebody made a comment as to, are you going to keep this one?
You're going to keep this one?
It's like, your business is my stuff.
Because I had the Mitchell acoustic electric.
Yep.
And then I swapped that out for the GS Mini from Taylor.
Sometimes we just buy gear and we think we like it at the time, but then we find something better.
Had Taylor not gone sideways on us,
We'd
I probably still have the GS Mini.
Yeah, I still have all my Taylors, but then I wouldn't have a beautiful Martin either, or a left-handed Mini. Anyways, guys, that's it for the update. So hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. So be sure to check with your own dealers to find out your ins and outs with your dealers.
Situation,
because Taylor doesn't want to take any more responsibility than your dealer does. But you know, make sure when you deal with your dealer, deal with the head manager, not a flunky, because your head manager will be more versed in this deal than the staff apparently are, because of what we've got figured out on that one. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.